friends, welcome to the diary. For my first video, I will be doing an account tour, and since I love to talk about the game, I gathered why not make more videos about it to have something to look back to. Especially now that stygian is coming out pretty soon, I am excited to document my journey in building new characters and exploring the new regions as well as the ones I haven't visited in a long time. So that being said, I hope you all have fun tuning in. Before anything else, I would like to show you guys my profile. I am playing the Asian server. I am ar58, world level 9. I have Trinity Love Island Season 8 in my signature because my guilty pleasure is unfortunately Love Island. My total achievements, I have 1036. Now I'm not trying to max out because I do love exploring, and if I do max this out, that means less exploring for me. Characters at maximum friendship level, I only have 6, so the backstory behind this is that I've only been using 6 characters for the most of my genshin career, if you can even call that a career with that. So for character showcase, I have most of my 5 stars minus Sino and the other standard characters. For name card, I have a purple and blue theme going on. I do plan to have more of the characters' name cards so I can do a mix and match, maybe some pinks and some purples as well. And that's it for my profile. I started playing Genshin because I've seen clips of Hu Tao and the other Leeway characters on TikTok, and that made me want to check it out. So I started playing in December of 2022, and during that time, if I'm not mistaken, it was when version 3.2 was out. I've been playing it for, I'd say, a couple months, before I got burnt out, and it was not because of the desert, but because of the withering. Oh my god. That place, whenever I enter a withering area, I just stop playing. It scared me. It gave me the heebie-jeebies. Not to mention my characters at the time were doing negligible damage. I didn't know how to build. I didn't know what a DPS was, what a support was. I mean, I did kind of know what a support was, but I built all my characters as a DPS. It worked for a bit, but it wasn't really efficient. So I had a on and off thing, played here and there, and just stopped altogether. However, I did open Genshin again during Skirk's first banner and pulled for her simply because she looked really, really good. Her design wasn't the same as I was used to back in the day. It was quite, quote-unquote, otherworldly. I didn't play up until I'd say March, because my girlfriend told me that work is getting released, so best believe I went straight back in and played regularly and am caught up to date. As for purchases, I am not free to play. I probably bought around, I'd say less than $200 worth of the game in total. Back then, I only bought Welkin, but now that I have adult money, since March, I've been regularly buying both the Welkin and the Battle Pass. And occasionally, I do buy Genesis crystals, but as much as possible, I do want to farm and save for my Primo gems. I only ever played with my phone, but after I came back from my hiatus with the game, I had my PC. But even then, I didn't really use a keyboard and a mouse because controls were kind of hard for me to transition to. So what I did was I got myself this little Xbox console controller, whatever, and from then on I started using that. I also don't like being so close to the screen since I do work from home, so just staring so close to it, being near it strains my eyes and gives me a headache. I don't know, is it just me, or when you use a mouse and a keyboard, everything is just so zoomed in? Because that's not the case when I switched from my normal setup to my controller. I don't know if that really does make sense to you guys, but for this video, I will not be using my controller, so it's easier for me to give you lovely doves a tour of my account. For Mondstadt, I have most of it at 100% with the exception of Dragon Spine. I think I still have the trauma from being a new player when we got the first quest in regards to this area. I was so stressed as a new player. I think I closed the game when I reached this part of it and then came back and just forgot about it until, I don't know, probably March. Which is kind of funny because now that I have better built characters, I still don't have it in me to go. Anyway, I speed ran Windrest Peak and Temple of Space because I was not ready to be spoiled with the huge lore drops. I'm more of a lore enjoyer than a gameplay enjoyer, but I think nowadays I have reached a balance between those two, and so far I really enjoy the game again. Leeway I have at least at 80%, some of it is at 100. I still don't have the time to go back to this region. However, when I first came here, it was so beautiful. The transition from Mondstadt to Liyue was such a vibe. For the chasm, the underground mines I have done, so it's at 100%. But this place, I think I came here for the Lantern Rite event with Zubai, but I didn't really go back. So I might do that next. For Inazuma, I have it at 96, 72, 89, 72, 60. Oh, I need to do work on this. I need to work on this. This place, it gave me the creeps. It really did. I loved Watatsumi Island. It was so pretty there. Gokomi was, OMG, when she was first released, when I saw her in the Archon quest during the war, I was like, OMG, this is Mother. Wow. Inazuma was one of my favorite regions. I think my top region. It was so good. The consequences here were real comparing to Liyue and Mondstadt, and it was so good. Moving on to Sumeru. It also needs work. I have done this part of the desert. I really like the quests here. I kind of did like the King Deshret stuff as well, but it truly does need work. Even domains I still haven't done, like unlocked some of it. Anyway, Sumeru isn't close to completion at all because this is where I got burnt out. I do have plans to explore this one next, especially since I still don't have this region's compass. I need to get my reputation up in this place. Moving on to Fontaine, I have this one at 100, but the Sea of Bygone Eras is still at 51. I think one thing that's also at 51 is Enkanomiya. Yeah, this place also scared me. Anywhere scary, I will have a hard time doing. I just don't like the underwater scene. I get easily nauseated. I was so dizzy whenever there was like a commission underwater that I completely moved my commissions elsewhere because I can't do this. But I do really love the region. It gives me Mondstadt, but you can swim. Everything's at least 80% done, and I'm excited to get these done with. If we move a little bit over to Natlan, well, I have favorites, as we all can see. All the tribes are at 100% and it is fully explored. I love Natlan, and I think it actually replaced Inazuma for being my favorite nation because there's just so much to love about it. The cast was amazing, and I think that out of all the regions, it was the only one that made me want to pull for all of the characters they released. Every single one of them has amazing mechanics. They were so fun to play during the quests, and I truly love all of them. But I digress. Now I haven't fully explored the resort. I have done the quest here though, but I think after the Archon quest from Natlan, I went straight to the Easy Breeze Holiday Resort, thinking that I was on a vacation, but wherever I look, there's color. Now I love that, but there are some parts, some areas that don't have color. I ended up doing a coloring session the whole time I was here, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is so not productive at all. So I stopped and I left it at 67%. I will come back here though because it is truly a wonderful area. I think I love the one with the underground thing. like the sheriff. That was so cute. Now let's head over onto ؔ. The treasure compass here is amazing. I truly love that one. Everything in ؔ was such a beautiful experience. Like, wow, I was so amazed. Genshin has come such a long way. I look everywhere and it's so pretty. I just don't think I have the words to describe how I actually feel towards this region, because I think it's one of the best experiences in the game. Oh right, I forgot about this one. I am working on this. I am currently doing the quests here and I am so invested because I love the dragon lore. For my Serenity pot, I'm not really gonna show you guys this because it's just a bunch of characters there that I'm building for friendship. Why does Aino not have thoughts? I mean, she's smarter than me, she probably does. Now for this section, I am completely caught up with the main quest. For story quests, however, not so much. I only am currently doing Emily's and Linny's, but the others I haven't unlocked even. The older ones I did do already. Also the other newer characters, the ones that I really like the most. Back in the day, I actually thought that whenever you finish a quest, you would be able to obtain the character. I was wrong. I was so wrong. I didn't know how gacha worked at the time. Now for hangout events, I don't really do a lot of these because it's kind of repetitive and it kind of burns me out, so I only do it whenever I want to. I also finished Hazo's and Cookies, but only with one ending for her. Then moving on to my favorite part, which is the Tribal Chronicles. I really loved Varesa's story, and I love Citlali as a whole, but her story was also really cute. I enjoyed Milani's. Her tribe reminds me so much of Avatar, The Way of the Water. I also enjoyed Kenichi's. I actually really wanted to get Kenichi as well, but I need to get other characters first. I enjoyed both Shilinen's and Chaska's, but just not as much as the others, which is a little bit of a shame. But overall though, I really like this, and it's a 10 for me. I also want to show you guys my teams. So as for my party setup, I have 8 teams. I actually wasn't planning on building Farka, but I did pull for Durin, and I was like, oh, I need Nicole, she's so pretty. Pulled for Nicole and then ended up with a C3 prune. Then I was like, this is his premium team, why don't I just build him? So that's why he's here. Next up is my Nilou Bloom team. I have Lauma on here and it has been so good. I haven't built Nilou ever since. It's just now that I did, because her boss was so annoying and it was so far from the teleport waypoint, but that's all done now. So next up is my Skirk Escoffier duo. I actually really love this team. Skirk has been such a good carry for the overworld as well as endgame content. I do plan on pulling for her premium team, most especially Farina. I don't know about Shenhe though, because maybe there will be a better teammate for her in Stygian. And then I have my Mavika Melt team. Bennett is here because he is the Pyro Archon, we all know that. Charlotte is here as a placeholder for Citlali, and then Escoffier will be replaced by Sucrose for more EM, I think. And then this is my In the Making Overload team with Raiden Shogun, because even though she fell off already, I don't think that I'm ready to let her go. She's been my main and my carry ever since I started playing, and I just don't want to bench her. Official I am currently building. Well, not currently. It's like slowly getting built. Durin is here as well as Nicole for the hex buffs. If ever I do get either Yansan or Chevreuse, they're going to be replaced. Either one, really, because I still need the hex buff. This is a team for testing. Ever since Nicole came out, Yoimiya has been doing pretty okay. And I have my exploration team. Vark is there for... well, he's pretty fast at sprinting and his E is really good. Mab for her motorcycle, and Escoffier for the vibes, I suppose. Nicole is there for her treasure compass ability thing. It's really helpful, and her shield is really good. So Leslie is my friendship team. I have Llama, Varka, Nicole, Durin on here because I want these name cards the most. The prettiest one would be Llama's, of course. She's one of my favorite characters and I am so excited to be able to get her to level 10. I use this team to claim my commissions, also my rewards from boss fights. Except for the domains, I don't really use this team for domains because I'm gonna be honest, what will Llama do in this team aside from, I don't know, trigger burning? But yeah, I think that's all for the teams I have. Moving into the character archive, I actually do not own a lot of characters. I have 59 of them, to which out of that number, I only have 15 5-stars. And even then, 5 of them are from the standard banner, but they have a backstory, so since I'll be showing my build characters later on, I'm mostly going to talk about the ones that I don't have and the ones I plan on pulling for. So a quick look at all the characters I have. Now let's talk about the ones that I don't have. So first up is Lowen. I have to say though, Lowen havers, you guys, I have a love and hate relationship with you guys. There was this one time my girlfriend and I wanted to do this domain, but we can't really beat the boss there. It was so hard, so we had to do a co-op. Someone with a Lowen profile picture joined, and we were like, okay, let's do this. They weren't accepting the domain invite, so I was like, I need to yeet this person out of here so we could start, only to find ourselves being burned alive. That was funny. That was good. They left right after. Anyway, I don't know if I want to get Lowen because I already have Mavika and Skirk, which is both his niches, Freeze and Melt, so I just opted to skip him. As for Linnea and Zabai, I might end up pulling for them. I might make them my lunar team because I am going to be pulling for Columbina next patch. I love Nefer and Flynn's, but you can only have one lunar team, and I don't have that many wishes to spare. Plus, I don't really like Nefer's playstyle. I'm so sorry. I want to get Nefa. She is so cute, and she belongs with Aino. As for Natlan characters, I really wanted to get Varessa and Molani, but I wasn't there for Natlan and Fontaine, so most of the characters in those regions I don't have. But if they ever do like a rerun, I want to get both of these with their signatures. Sit Lolly, I am so excited to get the next patch as well. As for Chaska, she's one of my favorites, so skipping her, it was painful. It was so bad, but I had to because I was planning to pull for Llama. As for the Fontaine characters, I think I only want to get Farina because of Skirk. Don't get me wrong, I love most of these characters from that region. It's just that I need to be mindful with who I want to spend on. I wanted to get Wanderer before. He's like my favorite character. Well, I say this with every character, but he's one of my top 5s, I think. As for Inazuma, I actually wanted to get both the Kamisato siblings. I wanted Yai, I wanted Ito, I wanted my queen Kokomi, but I just didn't have enough Primo Gems back then. And I lost to Chi-Chi before I actually got Raiden, so. Now, for the Leeway characters, I actually wanted to get Hu Tao, and as well as Zhongli, but again, no Primo Gems, no wishes, so I just had to admire them from afar. I wanted to get Klee because she's so cute and I love what she does with the bombs. That's actually not a very good thing to say, but you guys get the gist. Venti I really wanted because he's my favorite Archon, and he's actually pretty good now because of the Hex buffs plus Nicole. I also really want to lose my 50-50 to Mona. Now let's head on to my builds. First up, we have Varka. He's level 8 at Friendship and is fully ascended, but will be staying at level 80. I'm actually saving up my materials, so as much as I love to get characters to the max level, unless they actually need the extra stats, they're just gonna have to earn the XP on their own. So for his stat window, he has a crit rate of 62.4% and his crit damage is 224.4%. His ER is at 115.5, which is on the lower side, but that'll be fine since I only use his skill. As for his weapon, he has an R1 Serpent Spine at level 80. I will be getting his signature when his banner drops, so I'm excited for that one. And for his weapon skin, I actually did his quest. This took me so long, but it was so worth it. For artifacts, he is on his signature. Now for upgrades, I think I could work more on his timepiece and his goblet. But since I did the artifact transmuter on his goblet, I might just re-roll it because it does have good stats. As for constellations, he's at C0 and will be staying at C0 for the meantime since he already does good damage. For his talents, I have him at 191 with the intention to crown his skill. I also have Prune at level 70. I do plan on building her soon. As you guys can see, she is a work in progress. I will be leveling her up to 90 for max buffs because she is a dedicated support for my Varka. As for her weapon, I have the TTDS on her. For her artifacts, I have the Viridescent Veneer. I told you guys, it really is just a work in progress. Most of these are really bad, but it'll make do for now. For constellations, I have her at C3. Her talents will not be upgraded because I only use her for her passives. Durant is also at level 80 and is at almost friendship level 8. Exciting. His crit ratio is bad. Actually, his crit rate is so bad. His crit damage is fine. His ER is so low. He is actually a work in progress. For his weapon, I actually wanted to pull for his weapon, but I didn't have the funds to do so. So for now, he'll have to stick with this one and wait for the battle pass weapon. I think it's called Wolfang. It has a crit main stat on there, so that would probably solve his crit ratio. For artifacts, he is on the same set as Varka. I think we could work on his timepiece, his pyro goblet, and a better rolling crit circlet. I have him at C0. And his talents are at 178. I don't know if I plan on crowning talents because it's expensive, but I do plan on getting both of these to level 9. Next up is my lovely Nicole. She's at friendship level 8 and is max level. Without pyro resonance, she is at around 3700 attack. Her ER is pretty good, but I do want it higher since I love using her burst. I did pull for her weapon because, well, it's Nicole, guys, and I don't have a good weapon for her, plus I don't want to put her on TTDS because it doesn't really look good on her as much as her weapon does. As for artifacts, she is on the new set. This is actually a day 1 build, so I will admit they aren't the best pieces because once I was able to get her, I just went on ahead to her domain and slapped on the pieces. So I'll try to save up some resin for her so I can fix her build, but for now she's gonna have to stay this way. As for constellations, she's at C0 with talents level 186. I pulled for Skirk when she came out because I loved her design, and right after pulling her I was like, okay, let's leave her at level 1 and then just dip. But anyway, she looks so pretty and ethereal. Of course, she's at max level and max friendship because I've been using her for the most part. As for her stats, her crit rate's pretty low, but I'd say this is kind of okay. I am working on it though. I did pull for her signature weapon because she deserves her signature weapon. And for her artifacts, most of them are glowing, but a lot of them need to work. I actually want to reroll this one. I don't know. I'm not really sure, but I really want to reroll it. But she's doing really good for now, so I'll just leave it at that. As for cons, she's at C0, talents level 399. I do plan on crowning her burst because I use the hybrid playstyle on her, but if I have the funds, I will also be crowning her skill. I also have my favorite chef, Escoffier, at max friendship and at level 90. This is her stat window. It definitely needs more ER to burst every rotation, so it's something I'll be working on. Her crit status is... Her crit damage is good, but her crit rate is actually quite low, so the ratio doesn't really add up. I have her on R1 Staff of Homa, and for her artifacts... Okay, why are they all glowing? Actually, I don't think I'm going to be working on her anymore because these are pretty good for now. Her cons are C0, talents at 196 with the intention of crowning her favorite skill. Next up is my OG, my main, the Raiden Shogun. I love her. She's carried me ever since I started playing. She's actually my first real limited 5-star because I lost to Chi-Chi when I wanted to get the Wanderer, and then Raiden was up and I got her and I was so happy. You know, it's been a while since I last played her, but this is her stat window. It's not really the best, low crit ratio overall, but her ER is pretty good. She has the catch at R5 max level. As for her artifacts, well, it does need to be worked on. She is C0 with talents level 6, 8, 10. I want to crown her skill as well. Next up is my beautiful llama. I loved her in Not Cry and just love her in general. She's at max level. Her stats aren't bad considering I built her off of EM. I mean, the crit rate it's her on disguise. I'm scared. It really bothers me, but her ER is pretty good. Could be higher. She is on R1 Black Marrow Lantern. Her artifact, she's on Silken Moon Serenade. Now, I did make 3 of her artifacts using the transmuter, but I would like to give her a better timepiece. As for cons, I want to get her C1 for healing, but I still have to save up for other characters, so her talents are at 197. I might crown her skill, and I will be working on this to level 9. I pulled Nilou such a long time ago, and I only ever built her once I got Llama, so I wanted to make a Bloom team, and honestly it was such a good investment. I love her role in Sumeru, and because of that I pulled for her. I also love her design and her idol. She's so pretty, and her burst, Chef's Kiss. So for her stats, she's at 54k HP and 303 EM. This is her stat window. She's low on ER, but I only ever use her for her skill. She's on the Iron Sting R1. She's on a 2-piece HP set. As for cons, she's at C1. This is from the free constellation, and her talents are at 176. And one of my OGs is Sing Cho. He's one of my favorite 4-stars. He's at max friendship and is at level 90. His stats are actually pretty good for what I built him for. He's on a sacrificial sword, R5. His artifact set is Emblem of Severed Fate. They're also glowing. Wow. I don't think I have to work on any of these because he's doing pretty good. So constellations, I actually recently just got his C6, so that's exciting. His talents are 1, 9, 10. Moving on to Yanfei. This is her stat window. It's not that bad for a 4-star, but her ER is truly low. I have her on the Widsith, and these are her artifacts. Okay, remember Durin's Goblet? Yeah, that was Yanfei's. She's at C0. I actually really wanted to get constellations for her, but whenever she's on the banner or like whenever there's an event for a free 4-star, I am never there. She's one of my favorites and actually was my main DPS in my team with Raiden and Singcho. As for her talent, she's at 766. Now my recent 5-star is Mavika. She is such an amazing character both in lore and in gameplay. Riding her motorcycle is really fun, and not to mention she's so good for exploration. I have her at level 88 because, as I've said, I ran out of bucks and there's not that much of an increase between 2 levels, so I just let her gain EXP on her own whenever I use her. As for her stats, she has 1800 attack. The crit rate is kind of low, but the crit damage is good. I have her signature at max level. She looks so good with her weapon. Drip marketing at its finest, by the way. For her artifact, she is on Obsidian Codex. Most of her pieces are really good, but her circlet in particular, I need to re-roll. Wait. Oh my god. I'm scared. Are you guys scared? I'm scared. Holy f***. Let's just do that. Anyway, she's at C0. Her talents level are 169. I have plans to crown this and have this at level 9. Next up is Yoimiya. I loved her in Inazuma, so I did pull for her, but for the longest time she remained unbuilt. But I did manage to get her to kind of like the theater level. These are her stats. Why is her crit so high compared to... You know what? It is what it is. I have her on R5 Rest, and she's on the Shimenao's Reminiscence. I want to put her on a better circlet though, but was it circlet or goblet? I'm not really sure. But for now, this is what she'll be using. For cons, she is C0. Her talents are 554. Yayo is one of my favorite 4 stars. She's so adorable. Actually, I used to build her as a main DPS, but now she plays a supportive / sub DPS role in my Bloom team. She's at level 80 and max friendship. She's actually low on AR. I want to work on that. Her weapon is Dragon's Bane for EM. Her artifact set is Deepwood Memories. Her build needs some work since I want to replace her goblet and her circlet with an HP stat to focus on her role as a healer. But she is a C2 and her talents are at 6, 6, 7. Next up is Bennett. I actually need to level him up to 90, but I just get so lazy trying to farm for these gemstones. This is his stat window. He has 232 AR. For his weapon, he's using the Sapwood Blade. Why is it R2? Anyway, I need to level this one up as well. Okay, guys, do not judge me, but I just recently started using Bennett, so his artifacts aren't really the best. Okay, we don't talk about that. I am ashamed, but I do have him C6 and he does okay for the moment. His talents are at 1, 9, 10. I also built Xiangling during the first year I was playing Genshin, but I never used her since I went on my hiatus. These are her stats. If I plan to use her, I actually want to get her AR up to 200 because she's just so thirsty for AR. She's currently using an R1 prototype Star Glitter. If I have the time, actually I really don't want to farm for, to fish for her weapon, the catch, so she's gonna have to make do with that. She's missing a goblet. Anyway. She is at C6 just recently as well. Her talents are at 178. I also recently built Rosaria. I didn't have other teammates for Skirk since I don't have Farina, neither is Lolly, so I ended up ascending her. She's at level 70. This is her crit status. I have high crit rate on her because of her passive. Her ER is pretty good too. She's using a level 70 R1 Skyward Spine. Okay, guys, I told you that she is just recently built. Plus, I only wanted to use her for the crit rate passive that she'll be sharing with the team. So she's on random artifacts. Okay. I might build her, give her better stats, but we'll see. For cons, I have her C4 and her talents are at 176. Now that's it for the built characters that I have. I mostly didn't build... Actually, I did use Dendro Traveler for the longest time. But when I got Yao Yao, I was like, okay, you can move along. Now, these characters... I mostly ascended and leveled them up just to get the standard wishes, which was such a bad idea because I ended up wasting resources. But that's already done and I can't do anything about them anymore aside from avoiding the same mistake. I also did use Kaya for the longest time, but I have no need for him anymore. I'm so sorry. I do feel bad saying that, but I also got Sino, Tighnari, and Dia. Okay, this is the backstory with these three. I didn't know that Tighnari and Dia would be standard characters, and I pulled for them willingly because I love Dia and I like Tighnari. And then I pulled for Sino not knowing his kit will be so bad. It was like miss after miss after miss. So I got traumatized and never pulled for a character again. I'm just kidding, I did. I have a gambling addiction. Now as for characters that I plan on building, once I get a Zibai, I might build No, I have to build ariᝰ because he's one of her dedicated supports. I also want to build Layla because she's so pretty. I want to build Lanyan as well as Kirara. I also want to build Cookie for Hyper Bloom, but my main focus right now is both Fischl and Sucrose. Because of the new hex buffs, they're actually so good. I also wanted to build Heizo as a DPS because he's my favorite 4-star from Inazuma. But yeah, that's it for my character builds. Okay, I'm not entirely sure if you guys are interested in what's in my inventory, but starting off with the weapons, I have this much. There's not a lot on here. These are my resources. I only ever started pulling for weapons when it was Skirk's second banner. I did kind of like pull for Hu Tao's polearm back in the day. I don't really remember when, but it was during 2023, I think. For artifacts, I only have 298, which is a surprise because I used to do Raiden's domain for a whole year, and that's the only thing I spent my resin on, which was crazy. For my other resources, I have 418 heroes wit, 382 adventurers experience, and 100 of the wanderer's advice. These are the rest of them. Now moving on to the food. I actually don't really spend a lot of time cooking, but if I do, I only ever cook the delicious sweet madame. And this, apparently, I don't remember doing this. As well as this one. This is my favorite back when I didn't have strong characters. I also actually do Escoffier's skill, but I just keep on forgetting that I could do that. So that's not utilized very much. And then I had a lot of these. To other resources. And my gadgets, I don't have a lot because I am a returning player, so most of the pets I didn't really get. I treat Sarush as a pet as well as Lilupar because that's all I got. And moving on to the quest items, I have these. And for my precious items, and lastly, the furnishings and my teapot. And that's it. Now, before I talk about anything else, I am not a fan of TCG, so I mean, I did try, truly. The reason why I did not play Honkai Star Rail even then, though it looked really good, was because it was turn-based and it reminded me so much of TCG. So yeah, I will only play this mode when I feel like it, or when I'm desperate for farming. As for endgame, well, I'm gonna be honest, I never cared for endgame until this year. Because first, the Spiral Abyss scared me. Second, I get anxious with fighting enemies knowing my characters weren't built. Plus, I didn't even have many characters to begin with. And lastly, the stress that floors 9 to 12 gave me at the time was just so not worth it. But now though, I can confidently say that I can do floors 9 to 11 with ease, but floor 12 is still rocky, and that's my goal actually, is to clear floor 12 characters I have, as well as clearing it with the characters that I'm going to be building soon. So for my challenge summary, as you all can see, I just recently started participating in the Abyss. This is from February, March, April, and May. Now moving on to Stygian. I can only ever clear up to the hard mode in Stygian because I don't have good characters. Plus my builds are like all in the making. I'm trying to make my characters stronger and have more teams to play in. So menacing, I can kind of clear it with Varka, but then he dies before it ever gets done with. So that's another goal, to do menacing. For battle records, yeah, I never really played before, only really started playing now. My favorite team to use is Skirk because she's really strong and I'm proud of her build, kinda. And this is for this month. Now for Imaginarium Theater, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I actually don't know how the theater works. I let my girlfriend do it for me for the rewards, and that's it. I think there's a lot of strategy involved in this content, so I'm gonna try to start learning it so I can also play in this mode. And lastly is my progress for each region. I actually wasn't entirely sure about adding this in, but since it is part of my journey into VAT, I figured I should put it in here as well. And that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I hope you all have a great day. And I don't know how to do outros, so